I'm a massive fan of Edgar Wright. There are some of his films that I'm not that into, but there are some that I love. The Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy, Baby Driver, he's done some great films. So when a new film comes out from Edgar Wright, I'm there. I'm seated as early as possible. When this trailer came out, I knew of it, like I was aware of the 1987 film starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. I haven't seen it though, and I didn't know that this was based on a Stephen King novel, which is a fun surprise hearing that. It's another dystopian film which isn't a horror, but there are other subgenres to it. The Running Man's not a horror at all. It's more of an action thriller. This is something I think Edgar Wright is very good at. He excels with the action comedy genre of the Cornetto trilogy with Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End, and the action thriller of Baby Driver. He's just great at action films, so I couldn't wait to check out what he could do with The Running Man. And the fact that he's got such a great cast as well. Glenn Powell, Coleman Domingo, Josh Brolin, Katie O'Brien, Emilia Jones, Michael Cera, and more. I knew this film was going to be great, and that's exactly what The Running Man is. It's great. Edgar Wright, you did not disappoint. The Running Man follows Ben Richards, who is desperate to try and help save his daughter who is ill, and is convinced by the producer of the show The Running Man to enter and win as much money as possible to help. The Running Man show is where 3 contestants must survive 30 days whilst being hunted by assassins, and as each day passes, the prize increases. Like a lot of films about games or a game show in general, there is an introduction to the games or the show and the characters going on them, and then the games happen themselves. I thought this introductory bit was really strong. You're told what the show is quite a fair bit, and because you're aware that he's going on the show, there is this great anticipation of danger, and the tension was great. I also think that the motivation of Ben Richards is a really strong one. It's really easy to get behind it as well. He just wants to get money to help his sick daughter, so you understand why he's willing to go on such a dangerous show like this. In classic Edgar Wright fashion, it's fast paced, even the introduction part of the film before the show starts. But as the show starts, this ramps up and it becomes even more thrilling. I can't exactly comment on if everything plays out the same as it does in the 1987 film or for the book. Haven't seen or read them. But I really liked where the film went. The action is intense, it's entertaining. I was immersed into the action. It's like I was a member of the audience watching this show for real. Now, I do think the final third of the film is the weakest, the shift in pace, which just slows the film down a tad. I do get why. It's the culmination of what we've seen with society and wanting a change. The world in which this is set is dystopian, and I really like how it was presented. There are people dying in the slums, barely being able to afford to live and stay alive, and in Ben's and his wife's case, literally can't afford medicine for their child. And the only way a lot of people can try and afford money to live and survive is by going on game shows and risking their life to try and win money. Yet the rich, like the producer of the show, they are where they are. They don't need to struggle with this. They also talk about the media, how they can shape your perception of things by manipulating stuff into showing you what they want you to see, not what's actually happening. Some people might think that this is a bit on the nose, and I mean, it isn't subtle. It's a fair criticism, but for me, I don't think it needed to be subtle. I like how they displayed society and how rough it is for a lot of people in this world. Like I said earlier, they have such a great cast in this film. I'd say the main 3 performances are Glenn Powell, Coleman Domingo, and Josh Brolin. Now, Glenn Powell is just a star, isn't he? He is once again the star in this film. It's kind of rare to see someone who's able to just take whatever role they can, make it into their own, and be so charismatic in the way that you're just drawn to him, no matter what role or what film. He's an incredible lead, and I couldn't think of anyone better to lead this film and be like a new action star in general. Coleman Domingo is one of the best actors working right now, backed up by an Oscar nomination in 2023 for Rustin and another one in 2024 for Sing Sing. He's so good. He's great in this. He plays Bobby T, who is the game show host. It's a very performative role, and he just absolutely shines. I really loved his performance in this film. And Josh Brolin is really good here as well, just playing someone that you just hate. We're talking Oscars. I don't think it will get in anywhere, unfortunately, but I just wanted to mention the sound editing and visual effects. The chance of The Running Man doing what Baby Driver did in 2017 is very slim, with that getting sound editing, sound mixing, and editing, but I really liked the sound in The Running Man. It's an action film which does great. It sounds great with everything going on, the explosions, the vehicles, the gunshots. It was mixed really well, and I really like the editing as well. Edgar Wright has such a great editing style, and this film is no different. It just looked really, really great. Fast-paced films also need good editing to work and keep that fast pace, and although I said the third act sort of dips a little bit, I still think the editing is really good, and for the first two acts the pacing's great. I liked the visual effects as well. It works really well with the production design. It changed London, where you could tell there were places like Wembley, but it gave it that futuristic dystopian style. I know that none of these categories will get in, and that each category has so much competition. This is one of the Oscars where I think it is the most wide open, but it's just worth noting them down just in case, because you do never truly know. I really enjoyed The Running Man. It's a fun, entertaining and thrilling dystopian action film which really grabs your attention and gives great understanding to the character of Ben Richards and has great comments on the dystopian society. So I give The Running Man 4 stars, closer to 4.5 than 3.5. If you like the review, please like and subscribe on the socials. It would be much appreciated. And if you're excited for The Running Man, let me know. If you've seen it already, what did you think of it? And I'll see you in the next.